Welcome back to the African Girl Story. Today we'll be taking episode 2, part 2. And our topic for today is how I paid my tithe in gross. For those that are saying they don't pay tithe, no problem. You're also free to do what you like to do. For those that are paying tithe, thank God it is working for you. But for those that understand financial principles, just know that you can never lack. Tithing, sowing of seed, and giving as a lifestyle is part or a major part of financial principles. So if you know you want to grow financially, I don't think you should be skipping any one of this. I'm not saying you must pay your tithes in a particular place. That's why your discernment must be very strong. Follow your spirit and always give in a fertile ground. I mean, in a financial solid foundation. Leave how long you've been going to that church or to that pastor or woman of God. If it is not working for you, look for another means that is prosperous, that is fruitful. It means that you will see the needed result that you want. So in 2018, after I got the first project, the first thing I did was to remove my tithe in gross first before even doing the project. Now, this is the irony of it. It's a little bit dicey or risky. If you know your financial principle strength is not up to that level, don't do it. Make sure you do your project first. Then anything that comes out, you can now tithe 10% of it. What I knew about the project, because it's something that I'm doing willingly with my passion, so there's no way I will not be able to manage the funds in a way that I can't get the needed result for the organization that gave me the project. I was very sure that was why I did that. I paid my tithe in gross. When I say gross, I'm talking about 8 figures. I was so happy. I was so pleased with my God in a way that for him to do this for me, even if I don't have a gain from this, I don't mind. Let him just receive this glory, because only him would have been able to do this for me. A contract you don't know about, nobody told you, you're not informed, nothing, just a visit, and it became a deal for you. And you say I should not pay my tithes and return back this glory to my God. If you really want to get financial blessings, you will go and do the extra miles. But should I blow your mind? After I gave my tithe in gross, I got 2 more projects immediately. As I was returning the report for the first one, I got 2 contracts together. That is why I said, always sow your seed, your tithe, and give to the right persons when led, but on the right foundation, on the right soil, because it comes back in 10,000 folds. When you give more to God, just know that you're going to get more. That is financial principles. And it's only what you believe that works for you. That is why from the beginning I said, if you're not paying your tithes, I don't judge you, because you don't even believe it. But it works. If you give as a lifestyle, you sow your seed on a fertile ground, it must germinate. Whether it's careless sowing or intentional sowing, it must germinate. When you give 1/10 of your income, if 90% can be enough for you, 100 will not still be enough for you. So understand it. So you don't need to bank on the 90. You need to give that 10 so that 10 can in turn come back as 100% for you, 10 times better. Understand it now. I'm not speaking in parables. I'm speaking in my reality. If you have the mind, give in gross, but make sure you give to a child of God. Make sure you give to a pure soul. Make sure you give on a solid, make sure you give to a solid foundation, a foundation that will give you back 10 times better what you've given back to God. So this was my journey of how I paid my tithe in gross, and these were the benefits or testimonies I had from it. And I want to urge everyone out there that is looking for financial gain to yield to this example. If you can give 10%, not just only 10%, but to the right source, to the right foundation, to the right altar, you must surely have the fruits of giving, because it's a principle. So this is where we'll be wrapping it up on today's topic. Join me every Tuesday and Thursday for the African Girl Story. I am Belema, yes, Mama, the African girl with the divine ultimate mandate.